Wagwan, Wagwan Collective. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. I just want to thank all my loyal and new subscribers that has been a part of my self-love healing journey. Thank you for letting me be a part of yours. I'm an intunitive reader, so the messages I leave is from my experiences as well as the collective's energy I feel. I may leave messages on regarding the energy. I am a channeler. I am a seer. If you want to know more information, check my bio. And I want to get right into the message, collective. Okay, again, the messages I leave is for your higher self, is to also open up your consciousness and awareness of life, collective. I sigh because, I was just like saying to myself and just to the collective, you made it throughout your day. You survived throughout your day. You thrive throughout your day. Or you're working on just getting through your nights whenever you're listening to my message, okay? All right, so this portal, is occurring. It has opened. And collective, I don't know if you have felt any effects lately, maybe a few days after. But yeah, this is the portal of the blood moon, okay? And a lot of things may have been eclipsed, may have been doing it just automatically, just cutting ties, just cutting, yourself away from people, places, and things without second thought, without a shadow of a doubt that, that person, that environment, what I'm doing is not good. And you may have cut it out, not knowing this was a solar eclipse. This was a blood moon. Okay? You may have been in the energy of taking care of yourself more, paying more attention to like finer details of yourself, really just pouring into yourself. This message may not pertain to all, so this is a general message, by the way. But again, collective, looking to just better maintain yourself, okay? And if you haven't been feeling that way or looking into doing that for yourself, this is a time to start doing so. Taking care of confirmation, taking care of your health, taking care of what you're consuming. That can be physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. It is a working process, okay, collective. It's not going to happen overnight, but, we can just start tonight, start today, whenever you listen to this message, on changes. I've been talking a lot about changes lately. If you haven't been on my community page, go check that out on what I recently seen. And if you are seeing the synchronicities of 555, I seen this before the solar eclipse. So that was telling me, which I'm telling y'all, that changes is occurring or has occurred or will occur, collective, in your life. It is inevitable, okay? So again, you could be seeing number synchronicities of 555, okay? As in changes within your physical collective, okay? I don't know if you're feeling energetically charged. Maybe you're receiving your energy back. Maybe you're calling and claiming your energy back. Maybe you're feeling the energy to cleanse your space more, takes just better self-love, self-care of spiritual showers, baths, just taking more time to improve yourself, okay? And That was the energy that I was feeling, collective. All right. Again, you're cutting yourself off from things, from people. Okay. This morning I was hearing, I'm getting into what I literally heard, collective, on the radio. I couldn't believe that came on this morning during the portal. Oh my gosh, portal. During the 3 portal. And this is Mercury retrograde. Just wanted to remind you. It was a song. It was called I Could See the Devil. And I said, oh my, to leave and, head to my destination. This is a song that came on this morning. And so I looked into it before I started this message. And it was very interesting to hear the lyrics. I don't know. I was trying to find the lyrics, but I don't know if everything I written down is what she really said. But that's how I interpreted the song, okay? I would dive more into the song, but the person that sings it is named S.G. Goodman. So someone's name could start for S, someone's name could start for G. And throughout just that energy I was feeling, I felt no ways as in hearing that song, but it had me thinking later on that when you are, because the lyrics, let me go into the lyrics. Let me just go into it. She said, I could see the devil, he's beating on my soul or the souls lately. That just means I could see the sunshine. Again, she said, I could see the devil, he's beating on the souls lately. That means I could see the sunshine. And she kept saying on the chorus, keep walking in the sunshine, keep walking in the sunshine. So that was encouragement for me, telling me I'm making good changes. Keep moving forward, keep walking in the light, collective. Pretty much is the message. Keep walking towards the light to get out of the darkness. Let my messages be illuminating to your life. Bring some light into your life. Okay? If you are trying to find yourself, collective, or again to just push you forward, to let you know that you're going to continuously find the sunshine, or you're walking towards the sunshine, especially when you're feeling other opposing energies trying to come in, trying to pester you, poke you, knocking at your soul, collective, is what I'm saying. And that was the message for me that I'm sharing with you. And this is for you or anyone that can relate to what I just said. Okay. So that wasn't a channel song. That was literally a song I heard on the radio. A channeling song I kept hearing was, and I was singing it throughout my day. It was from Skip Marley by Marley's son and her. It was called Slow Down. It goes, slow down. Oh, baby, let me love you. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Baby, let me love you. So this can go two ways. Maybe three. But collective, I feel like if you are moving in that energy of the horse, because we're in the year of the fire horse, you're moving in action. You're just all about action. This is encouragement to balance yourself. Remember, I was saying that you're taking care of yourself. So you got to find a balance of doing so. But you can't do that if you're constantly going, moving. So yeah, slow down is encouragement. And really take care of yourself, getting, the rest you need. Okay, this is following my shorts that I left earlier. Check that out, or I'll have it post down below. When you're going, moving into that fire horse energy, which again could be either way, it can go either way. You are maybe or was slowing down. Now you're in the energy of being in a fire horse, putting things to action and moving. Sometimes it can be an obsession if we're doing one more than the other. Okay? It says focus on too much on situations that you need to take a step back. So we have to find a balance on things. And this was obsession. This was actually like a message for me. Of focusing on something that possibly and really is not important, doesn't matter. It could be taking up your energy, or you're just working so much, you know what I mean, that you're not able to. You see this picture here? You want to enjoy the sun. You want to enjoy it going down, you know, sun rising and going down. Or you probably are getting up and about to get ready for work, or just ready to be on your mission, whatever you may be going to or doing, and you're seeing the sun rise. But you are so busy and obsessed with everything in life, because you know how that is, being on this train that we call life. We don't take a step back or a moment and look at the sunshine rising, looking at nature, enjoying Mother Gaia, okay, and what's happening, what's going on in the moment. Sometimes we got to stop and smell some flowers, just like we want to go and get coffee because we enjoy the smell. Stop and smell the flowers. Stop and smell, and not just smell, but smile. Okay, if there's no roses or flowers budding yet, confirmation, we can stop and just smile and say to Mother Gaia, or to the universe, aka God or Ra, whoever you serve for your highest good, thank you. Thank you so much for today. Showing gratitude, appreciation of life and what it has to bring for us collective. When we take a moment to do that, slow down, it makes us feel more grounded, and we appreciate what's to come to us, what we have already, and where we are in our life. Okay? It could become an obsession if we're doing too much of the other, so we have to find a balance. Balance and maybe in our emotions, balance in how we react to situations, balance in how we avoid situations that's really not our problem or our concern. Okay, avoiding, just what it says here, avoiding toxic people. Exactly. Maybe you was going through something with someone recently, of last week or this week, with toxic people. And you don't want to. You don't want to hang out with people who will bring you down. You want to hang out with energies and people that will lift you up. So it's like, we got to slow down and use our discernment to say, this person is so wishy-washy. This person just switched up on me. They're not a good friend. They're not a good person. They're not dependable. They're not reliable. They're not trustworthy. They're not honest. You know what I mean? Do they really make me feel good, or do they make me just feel like I have to put up with their bullshit, their energy, their attitude, their presence? You can be in a room full of, what Jay-Z say? I don't know why that came to me. A room full of vultures, but you could still maneuver through it, maneuver your way through it or out of it, collective. So again, slow down and love yourself. This song can be relating to, you can switch it, loving and taking care of yourself, because it's all about you, collective. Just being you. Allow yourself to be you, not to have to prove a damn thing. Okay? Let confidence flow, or confidence will flow into you when you are divinely you. So again, toxic people don't like when you are the authentic person. When you are just being you and doing you. Toxic people don't like that because they can't do that or be that. So again, they want to be possibly you could be someone's obsession because you're just being you. You're living in a moment. You're going with the flow. You're slowing down, balancing your maybe personal life and your work life. You're working on balancing that, how to balance it. Maybe you're balancing or adding in, connections now into your personal life and into your work life. And again, you're learning how to juggle. I was just seeing in my third eye someone tossing the balls, and they had two, juggling it. Now they added a third one and they're juggling it. So yeah, I'm telling you, collective, just being you. People are obsessed because you're just being yourself. But you're being yourself for yourself. Okay? You're not being yourself for clout. You're not being yourself to get any type of validation. Just you being yourself. And you walk in, again, they always say you walk into the room. Your presence alone speaks volumes. You don't even have to speak. Just you coming in, people will be straightened up themselves. You know what I mean? Fixing themselves because of your character and how you carry yourself, collective. Or people just look at you like, why are you here? I mean, and those are the people that wants to be toxic in your life. Places and things. They will look at you like, why are you here? But again, you just being you. And you know why you're there. You don't have to explain to nobody, to no one. Okay? You just being you. You could be seeing synchronicities of crowns. I've been seeing that from last week. The crown symbols. Okay? So, again, you could be of some type of royal status, if you are, or that's probably in your bloodline. Okay? Of royalty. Or you look at yourself as royalty. You're working on treating yourself as royalty if you're not, collective. Remember, as in a self-care, self-love type of energy I was going off of earlier. People are unbothered. No, people are bothered because you're unbothered. Whoa, collective. Whoa. I'm telling you, people want praise because, again, you're smiling. For some, I say when people want to be toxic in your life, smile harder, smile even brighter, smile even more, because it annoys those energies and entities within them. It annoys the maneuver. What else? I was hearing it annoys them. It annoys the maneuver. It annoys the maneuver. Something like that. I heard another tarot to say. But it annoys them to rant it. It annoys the heck out of people that are happy. Out of people that are just content at this time. I'm not saying you're going to stay content forever. You want to continue to grow in many ways as possible. But you're content possibly at this time. All right, let me take a sip of my electrolytes. Stay hydrated, collective, because these energies are dehydrated. Stay hydrated on your electrolytes. Maybe you're looking into adding, incorporating what you're drinking. Okay, healthy things to infuse what you're taking in. These energies want to infuse with you, okay? The toxic energy, the toxic people that you need to avoid. They possibly was doing moon magic during this time and probably still is, okay, to get to you because they're obsessed and they're toxic because, again, for you just being you. And you don't have to prove a damn thing to nobody but to yourself. This moon is representing the blood moon and solar eclipse that occur. You are going through self-exploration, exactly, peeling off the false persona. And this is what you're doing with toxic people. You're peeling off their false persona. Spiritually, energetically, you're peeling it off. Possibly physically. You are clocking them, checking them, you're calling them out. Okay, but it says here, peel off the false persona and get to know yourself. Find your truth. You are possibly going through this right now. This is the changes that I'm referring to. If you are just falling back, slow down and working on loving yourself, working on figuring out what are the next steps that I want to go after, I want to do. Confirmation within my time right now, within this present moment, within my life. So again, you could be feeling either bothered or unbothered, whichever side that you're on, collective. But my encouragement to you is to not let people bother you as much, especially when you have forgiven yourself and you know yourself and your worth. You're not going to be wasting your breath explaining. You're not going to be wasting your time trying to convince, trying to prove your point. You're just going to fall out, as in like fall back and observe and watch. Keep your ears peeled, eyes open more, okay, on who you're going to keep around in your circle and who you're going to eclipse. Pretty much. Who you're going to give 60 feet. Fall back. Fall back out of my energy, out of my space, in the physical realm and spiritual realms. 60 feet, 100 feet. My gosh. So I feel like, collective, by you pouring more into yourself, this is encouragement too. It is, again, shaking up the realms, shaking up both realms, dark and light. But by me saying that, again, hearing that song this morning about I could see the devil, the devil is working through people. He is an entity working through people to try to get to you, to stop you from going through your self-exploration and just loving and being yourself. But don't let it. Don't let them. Don't let it. My gosh, collective. You are standing out. You're standing out. Believe it or not, you're standing out. And it's making you glow even in the darkness. You are illuminating. Okay. Definitely in the light. You saw the previous pictures before, it was showing the sun. But even in the at night, you are illuminating, or your energies illuminating the darkness. Okay? This may not pertain to everybody. On the opposing end, people playing around with moon magic, they are dawned. They are being dragged. They are falling down a rabbit hole deep, rolling into deep in darkness. Messing with entities and with the devil that's using them. They are falling into the darkness. I can see the devil beating on the souls. The devil has took their soul because they gave it to him. Everyone has free will. If you're doing and dabbling into the dark arts, not for your highest good, not with good intentions, you have sold your soul. Believe it or not. They are whoever's doing it is rolling in the deep. If you have been feeling astral projections, spiritual attacks, again, people could be projecting, and if they are, they're going to be spiritually attacked, and they're going to be feeling the astral projections even more, even harder, because they're working for the devil. That entity is going to be riding on their back, beating on their soul. Collective. As you continue to move forward, you may be feeling a little bit more heavy energies from other people or entities that are projecting. Maybe feeling the energies of the world. I don't know. If you're that tapped in, you could be feeling other people's energy. Okay? I could be referring to an empath. I could be referring to a light worker. I could be referring to a healer, shaman healer. I could be referring to black sheeps, indigo childs, underdogs. Okay? Y'all are undercover heroes. Y'all are undercover heroes. I tell you that. Of course, you're going to be feeling that type of energy, because we are all here to make a difference. Okay? You're going to see a post as I continue to go along in this message. It's going to be like an alienish type of person, female-wise, but she said in the message, what did it say? I'm not here. Let me take a look. Hold on. All right, so I look back at it, moving forward, and it said, that's symbolic, because you're moving forward, collective. This may not pertain to everybody, but that clip said, I didn't come to escape Earth. I came to heal her. I came to heal Earth. I came to help Earth rise. Again, let me repeat it. It said, I didn't come to escape Earth. I came to help Earth, to help her rise. And I was like, this really ties into my message, because I didn't post this yet, but today it just reminded me. Okay, and this is encouragement for you, collective. I literally saw on license plate, because that's how the universe communicates to me, they literally said, love Earth. I said, whoa. Love Earth was on a license plate. That was very profound message today. Love Earth. It was telling me to and reminding me to do so. And I'm just reminding you, collective, to do the same. Like I was saying in my previously, in the beginning of my message, when you can step out, enjoy Mother Gaia in a positive way, in a positive manner. Just take time to look at the scenery. Embrace your surroundings. Okay? And you could be in a not so good environment, but I'm sure in the environment you are, the surroundings you are, there is something good that you can look at and embrace it. There's something good in the bad. There's something good in uncomfortable situations. There's always something good to pull out of it, is what I'm saying. But the license plate said, love Earth, and I chuckled. And the person that saw it along with me had no clue. I said, what do you think the license plate say? Can you depict it? They said they didn't know. I said it was decoded as love, confirmation, love Earth. And he smiled and said, wow. I opened up his eyes and his mind, his consciousness, because people are still sleeping. And I feel like the ones I mentioned as in the categories, you could be a child of God. Whatever you call yourself. We're here to open up people that are sleeping. Open up their minds. Open up them to think of a new way, to think of a, profound way, to think of something in a higher perspective, higher light of thinking, of being, collective. And I did that today. Like the universe did that with me, and I did that for someone else. It was like a transferring of energy to awaken the consciousness of whoever was with me. It opened up minds first and reminded me, and I did it. I transferred that energy to someone else. I shared that energy with someone else, just like I'm sharing this message with you. This woman here look like she's meditating, okay, in the still, meditating with intentions. And it looks like it's showing the moon too. So they're meditating. Maybe this is encouragement for all of us to meditate with good intentions. I had to emphasize that, not with negative intentions. Maybe you can play some type of mantra or music to help you get in a meditation state. Okay. You may be collective, have been in a calm energy in spite of the chaos. You may have been in a calming energy in spite of the energies that want to poke you, provoke you, tease you. Nobody's with this person in this video. They're by themselves. Maybe you're I don't know, this may not relate to everybody, but you don't mind being in a company of your own or of yourself. You could be an introvert or an extrovert. Everybody's different. But when you are an introvert, you don't mind being to yourself. You need to, because of all the energies you possibly are filling, all the energies you have experienced, all the energies you're recycling, maybe transmuting, all the energies that people were provoking or poking you or projecting on you. Introverts really like to be by themselves just because of that reason. My gosh. And it's like, it's crazy. The quiet ones do get a lot of attention. You don't got to be always loud to get attention. The loud ones, it could be very annoying. It gets annoying after a while, especially to introverts. Introverts love their peace. Maybe you've been at peace, whichever side you're on, as an extrovert and introvert. You've been at peace, or you're preferring to enjoy more peace if your world has been chaotic. This week, last week's been chaotic. You're looking towards peace. You could be getting a just a surge of energy again, or just from the spiritual realms when you're meditating, or just when you're just doing your own thing on, running your errands, okay? Doing your DIY projects, just working on yourself, drinking your water, staying in your lane, minding your business. You may have felt a surge of energies, okay, surrounding you, okay? Or you just felt another presence, another energy. That wasn't bad, but just another energy that was there. Like I said, collective, I couldn't believe I saw that. Maybe that's how the universe communicate to you, or you will find out how the universe communicate to you. It's all about you just paying attention. You just and wanting to just fall back, slow down, and want to be surprised. You say to the universe, surprise me in the good way. I love surprises. Surprise me in a good way, universe, aka God, Ra. But yeah, when I saw that, I just smiled. So when I display that on my posts, I hope that enlightens and reminds you to slow down and appreciate where you are at this present time in this world. Whoever you are and wherever you are, I'm addressing you, okay? When I mentioned it to the person that was with me, he was just like, thank you. He was like, just thank you for the reminder. And I was like, you're welcome. My gosh, collective. I also seen on a license plate too, after I saw Love Earth, I saw Lion. So you could be a Lions fan, football fan, or you could be a Leo. Again, the sun, the pictures I showed you previously, the sun is illuminating. So again, my message, or just someone in the energy, as I continue to share this message, things are being illuminated on people, place, and things. Things are being illuminated to you in your life, about yourself, collective. But things are being illuminated that's done in the dark. It is coming to light. Whatever that may be. But I saw Lion, so I was like, a Leo. What about this Leo? Is what I was saying. So, again, you could be going through some things on a job with coworkers, aka staff, with supervisors, maybe managers. I don't know. And hopefully you didn't let it really get to you today. You just like brushed it off, the salt off your shoulders, and was like, and just continue moving forward. And whatever that may be. Salt. Maybe you're incorporating that and you're cleansing. Okay? Salt. We are the salt of the earth. That was in the Bible. I don't know what chapter of scripture. But salt is significant. Maybe someone has like diet-wise, may have a sodium situation going on there. So again, seeing 555, you could be also seeing 444. Okay, I'm just looking at my notes here, collective. You're focusing on, again, the lion's energy. Okay? You're focusing on creation. You're focusing on I said DIY, so yeah, you're creating something possibly. Or you could be feeling your childlike energy coming to you at this time. Or someone just could be acting confirmation, or someone could be acting like a child. But just by that confirmation there, you could be getting into it or feeling it or be in it already. A spark of your childlike energy. Maybe it's being healed. It's being definitely protected. Because I was seeing symbols of crosses. Collective. But you're in this childlike energy. And this could be also referring to the opposing energies. They could be a Leo. That's on the other side. The oppressing energy. My gosh, collective. You're focusing on protecting, again, your crown. Because remember I said in my first card, I saw a lot of crown images. Okay, you could be of a royal background or bloodline. Again, this is showing a heart with a crown. So it is your heart. You're following your heart. You're possibly letting your heart be a compass to you. I don't know if you heard that background. It was like a knock. When I was like, you're following your heart. It says you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. So you're focusing on, again, just you're being practical regarding regarding your life, regarding yourself. This is the deck I'm using as Practical Self-Care Oracle. These are the cards I'm using. So you're focusing on practicality. And you're focusing on being logical, being realistic, but you're incorporating being practical. Like, what if? Maybe I can do this way. Maybe I should try it this way. You're working on doing something that's going to be very practical, very unpredictable. People's not going to believe what you're going to be doing, maybe how you're going to be showing up moving forward regarding yourself. Feel what you feel. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember what you always have, which is the right to be happy. Again, misery loves company. People don't want to see you happy, but who cares what they feel about you and how they feel about you? Is the energy I feel you're getting in, collective. You're caring less, you're giving less fucks about what people think and feel about you. And you're just being your unique self. You see this picture here? She looks very unique. This can, go for as in a man too. Okay? But just the symbolism, why I say it like that, that is on this person. It's beautiful. It's different. Again, you're coming out different, or you're going to be doing something different. You possibly could look like this. Okay? You could be of another race and look like this. Of any color. Race-wise, collective. But to just really embrace yourself. Maybe you're looking into embracing your roots more. Someone also could be trying to do root work on you, collective. All right. Again, there's always a duality. What you're trying to do, what you are doing, what you're going to do. Someone in opposing side or energy is always trying to combat what you're doing. But you're definitely going to be going full force and moving forward, combating that energy, propelling that energy, propelling forward and repelling that energy. Yes, is what I meant to say. Homes need TLC. This can go two ways. Of course, this is showing a home. And it looks like it could be a home in Greece or a home in just another country. Maybe you're looking forward to moving. Maybe you're looking forward to travel. I did see planes in the sky today. And you're just feeling that urgency to just switch up, your lifestyle or your way of thinking. Okay, it is giving you a higher perspective of how you want to be moving forward in 2026. You're making plans, you're thinking. And what I'm getting to is, it says your home needs TLC. Again, you're taking care of your residents. Maybe you're doing some early spring cleaning. You're just cleaning out things a little at a time, slowing down, not overworking or overwhelming yourself. That is encouragement to just break it down into pieces, okay? On cleaning your residence, cleaning your home, cleaning it correctly. Maybe you're cleaning it and just seeing what you can incorporate to clean it better. And that goes for our bodies, our health. You're incorporating things to detoxify. You're incorporating things to bring more healing to your energy. You're incorporating things to, again, eclipse out of your energy or field. See how it can go either way. But it's to help give your yourself more attention, to redecorate, to clean, to sage. Again, that was confirmation for me. So I'm going to light one for the nation. I'm going to light my sage again. Yes. So continue just cleansing your energy. When you're feeling that opposing energy and you know it's not yours, okay, using your discernment, you know it's not your energy. Continue to sage your home. My gosh. Let me grab that piece. Okay. I had to put it out. The chips were. After that collective, what came out was ritual. Again, people are doing things, again, to want to cock block whatever I was saying, whatever I'm saying now. They're doing things to try to cock block. But this message is going to get through to the ears that are pilled, ears that needs to hear, and the eyes that will see, be open to see. You could be going through third eye activation. Maybe you was hearing ringing in your ears, left or right. You're going through those type of activations. It says ritual. To experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. Again, that's what I've been saying. You're looking into DIYing certain things for your highest good. On an opposing end, people are looking up DIY practices, rituals to use, dabbling into things they have no business doing, and it's going to lead them down a rabbit hole if they haven't fell down in it yet, like Alice in Wonderland. Someone's name could start with A or a W or a L or R. Or a S again, or a M, or H, or E. People are doing things they have no business doing, and it's just not going to end well. From my previous message, remember, I was picking up car accident energy. I didn't dive deep into it, but I can this time right now. I literally saw someone head first into the dashboard. And you know you don't want to see something like that because it's just daunting, and it's just shocking because someone's getting hurt. But that was the energy I picked up and saw in my dreams. Okay. The first week of March. Or it could have been the end of February. And I was like, what the heck? And what I heard after that occurred, a voice said, well, they should have been using their seatbelt. And that how they said it, it was like they were mocking. They should have used their seatbelt. Too bad, too sad type of energy, I swear, is what I heard. So again, if you are driving, definitely take precaution on your safety. Wear those seatbelts, collective. But again, this also can relate to people that's doing car rituals, accident spells, and it's gonna, I just heard turn around. It's gonna turn around on them. It's gonna turn around on them. Sorry to say, but this is what I'm getting from this ritual card. People doing things they're not supposed to. Okay, to the innocent energies in people, the opposing energies, because due to all about, it's just due to obsession. Be careful who you get into the car with. Driving you around, taking you to places. Be careful too. You can't trust everybody to ride with. You can't trust everybody to join you in your vehicle or car to ride with you. Use your discernment, collective. Okay, people, I just got this scenario. People could be trying to, again, try to cause certain things with wherever you're going, how you're getting to your destinations. On these streets, people could be doing things. People you invite in your car could have other intentions. They don't have nothing to live for, but you do, collective. Especially if they have the opposing forces working in them, working with them. They worshiping things they're not supposed to, doing rituals. They have nothing to live for because they already sold their soul. They have to deal with Diablo, or the devil himself. And he's always yelling. When I hear him, he's always yelling. I don't know what his problem is. That energy is always yelling. Collective, I swear. It reminds me of yeah, he's a beast. That energy and entity is a beast. It reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. How the beast was just yelling all the time. And his voice and the way he sound in the video is how I heard that voice in the other realms. Just like that, but louder and deeper, more wickeder. Whoa, collective. I'm telling you, people dibbling and dabbling is something that they feel they know. They feel they can master whatever the energies and entities are promising. These are trickster energies promising lost souls. They just got, I'm telling you, they just got sold out of their soul. Scammed out of their soul for volunteering. Sad. So sad. And if someone's trying to come to you, with not so good intentions, that could lead to a car accident. Is another way I'm getting the energy. It's not good. I'm telling you, your ancestors and spirit guides, if you're on the right side of life at this time. Did you hear that? It was like a knock or a tap on my window. I hope that picked it up and you heard it. If you are on the right side of life, collective, at this time, you are being protected. Energies that wants to come at you for no apparent reason, all due to their flesh and ego, it's not going to end well for them. Telling you. I'm telling you. And the devil do not care. He do not care. That energy is wicked, collective. He wants what he wants when he wants it. That energy and entity. Telling you. And when he wants your soul, he's going to take it. Especially if people have sold their soul. It says here, create a routine. You're focusing on, again, maybe creating just something different in your life. Something that's going to change up your energy. Give you a spark of life again. Feed you and fulfill you with some passion, fire within your soul. Like the horse. You are definitely looking into, or you're feeling that energy. That is the fire horse energy you're feeling, collective. It says create a routine. Have a routine helps you to limit procrastination and give you and helps you with structure. But I was about to say, give you a start on life is what I was about to say. But it does not say that on this card. It helps you with structure. It helps you with procrastinating. My gosh. By creating a routine. Your mind won't be everywhere. Up in the under or down below. It won't be just an uneven balance. Your mind would be balanced along with your spirit and soul, and just where you're trying to create, what you're trying to create. Structure. We need structure in our lives from time to time. Okay? And procrastination is not the end all be all. Procrastination is actually here to help you. That is actually reminding us to plan, reminding us to prioritize, reminding us to get up and play. We learn through play. That still happens, collective. We always said that when I was working in childcare. I used to say, to people, you learn through play. With the children, that still happens with adults. We can learn when we play for our highest good. Things we want to create and enjoy doing and learning, we play, we manipulate with things. Again, for our highest good, I have to emphasize, because the opposing energies, again, it's always a duality. They're manipulating or possibly playing with the energy. Maybe your energy, collective. They're manipulating with the energies, and they're going to learn the hard way. They're going to learn tonight or today or whenever they need to learn a lesson of life. Confirmation. If they are manipulating in your life, trying to butt in, they're going to learn. They're going to learn. The universe, ancestors, aka spirit guides, aka God, is going to have them learn a big lesson. If they're manipulating with things, they're not supposed to. Incorporate exercise. Yes. It depends on just on a level you are, collective. Okay. It says, love yourself. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of your good health. My gosh, like I've been saying. Okay. Possibly you're working on a health routine. Possibly you're working on looking into something regarding your health. Okay. To incorporate exercise. That is amazing. Continue doing that, collective, and let's put it to action, all of us. You see this saying here? It says, anything unresolved within our energy field will keep manifesting itself in our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual life until we heal it. There is no escaping this. And this looks like, from the previous picture to this one, this is definitely a African goddess. It could be of Isis, could be of Hathor. This could be of what is it? What is the other goddess? That judge. Wow, just was at the tip of my tongue. Mayat. Thank you. Okay, it could be of any of those goddesses. It could be of many other ones I didn't mention. But birds can be significant. Again, you're looking at things from a higher perspective, or this is encouragement too. With exercising, make it fun, and whatever we all choose to do, we all have to enjoy it and feel comfortable doing so for our highest good. Okay. So you could be, again, getting that surge of energy to incorporate some health workout routines. But you see what is said there. Okay, we got to heal from within. Our mind, body, spirit, and soul. We got to heal it. I was talking about tapping into, or you could be feeling childlike energies. We got to heal that, collective. Okay, in order for us to move forward. You could have been today during this 3-3 portal. Okay, you maybe was seeing that synchronicity as well, 333. So the higher realms, aka your ancestors and spirit guides, is surrounding you, or is, helping you, guiding you, nurturing you, protecting you, collective, through your sleep, through your rest. That could be happening while you're resting, sleeping. It says, let your body have the peace it deserves. I was seeing that word a lot too, peace. It deserves without feeling guilty. Sleep could be someone's guilty pleasure. Maybe you're doing too much of it. I just dropped my cards. Let me pick that up. So again, we have to find a balance of sleeping, resting, napping, and just being up, staying active the best we can in moderation, and then active as in to your comfort level, whatever you're doing for your highest good, and being active. Okay, staying alert, staying creative, but we definitely need rest and sleep to be able to be creative, to be alert, to be in that fire horse energy. We need that rest. We need that to recuperate, rejuvenate, detox, grow. Okay. You could have energies wanting to tamper and manipulate with that, with your rest state. Okay. Because of the benefits of resting. So you can incorporate other things I've mentioned in my message. If you heard the train, you could be incorporating just other things that, you hear the train, that can help you sleep better, sleep more. Okay. That was confirmation. This saying here, awakening is healing, is enlightened or healing, that you are not just in the universe, you are the universe experiencing itself. So again, it says awakening is the realization that you are not just in the universe. The universe is inside of us, inside of you, collective. You are the universe experiencing itself. Oh, collective. Again, you could be feeling surge of energy, burst of energy. You could be getting activated and confirmation activated in many areas in your life. Your chakras could be getting activated. Cleansed, protected, detoxed. Okay, the other card that came out was nutrition. Again, we all have our times where we want to fall back, slow down on eating healthy. We want to enjoy our guilty pleasures, enjoy a little snack or two here and there, as long as it's in moderation. Easy said than done. Again, you could be trying to just incorporate a new way of looking at food, valuing the food, enjoying and receiving the food. Because they say we are what we eat. Yeah, so true. So you're working on detoxifying your body, probably from minimizing the processed food that you're intaking. Possibly this could be happening with you, or that's what you're doing or looking into doing. Maybe you're looking into just other ways to enjoy nutrition, to enjoy the food and then to receive the nutrition. Your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. My gosh, collective. We all can be working on that as a collective. As a family, we all could be working on that. And if you're not working on it, this is confirmation to start and to do so. You can be of any age. Minimizing our portions, maybe prepping more, maybe incorporating more liquids in your day-to-day nights, drinking, incorporating, like I said, in the beginning, this is all tying in. You're incorporating infused drinks. I said that in the beginning. Maybe you're incorporating electrolytes in your drinks. I had to take a sip here. Yes, collective. So, my gosh, if you have stuck around this long to listening to my message, thank you so much. I hope this was enlightenment for you. But again, balancing the duality, because there's always the opposing energies that want to see you slip, you know what I mean? And just fall off, fall back, lack, procrastinate. They want you to do all those things and look at it as being bad. But it's actually you just slowing down, stepping back, and observing. Okay? And bam, just out of nowhere, you're coming back with a higher perspective, okay, of making your life more interesting. Yeah, I like what this says here. You are the universe. Experience it for yourself as a human. Okay, I know I just added another word. For a little while. You are the universe. Experience it, or experiencing itself as a human for a little while. Whoa, collective. My gosh. Let me see. Is there any messages for my collective? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my outer worldly deck here. Is there any message to give my collective? Again, if you have stuck around and you enjoy this message, it has enlightened you, uplift you, give me a like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification so you know when I drop a beat and you don't miss out. Okay, Ancestor Spirit Guides, just one card if possible. Just one card. Message from my outer worldly deck. Yes. Okay, it was sticking out and poking to me. Read Psalms 91 is what it's saying. My gosh, collective. My gosh. Read Psalms 91. So I'll have that out. It's showing you resting again from my cards. Resting and sleeping. Read Psalms 91 before you go to bed or even after. It says here on my card I drew, my illustration, it says, I am safe in Jesus. Okay, you can always add and incorporate more prayer to this chapter you read, but as well as just what I said. We are safe and protected if we believe. Yes, collective. And let's see. Any other messages? Let me pull out my Life of a Healer. Because again, we're all going through healing in our own time, in our own line. Wow. Before I can even shuffle, I incorporated some new drawings in my decks. Okay. It's showing Popeyes. My gosh. Popeyes chicken. You could love chicken. Maybe you have eaten chicken recently. It could have been rotisseried. It could have been baked. It could have been fried. It boiled. However you enjoyed your chicken this week. If you had any. It just gives off some kind of hormone. Like a feel-good type of energy and hormone too. So you possibly is craving protein, or this is incorporating or encouragement to add more protein in your new diet, whatever you're deciding to do to better your eating habits. It's yellow. So when I created these cards, it's representing the chakras. So this came out. You are using, or you could be getting back your chakra, your solar plexus energies, your creative, passionate, burning fire, your DIY creating energies coming back, or it's there. This is a sign. Okay, this came out. Wow. This also could represent energies that's trying to harvest or take from your creative energy, but they are going to be blocked. Access is denied. In Jesus' name, I rebuke that opposing energies. Access is denied. But yes, you are receiving and 10 times fold, 100 times fold your creative energy back, especially if you have claimed it back. That is beautiful. So the solar plexus came out. Any other messages? Yep. These opposing energies better squaddle up. That came out. My ancestors are speaking Tonight. I'm having chicken tonight. Chicken tonight. Chicken tonight. Remember that, collective? Oh my gosh, I used to love that sauce put on the chicken. I'd be looking forward to it. But yeah, remember that. That's funny. People probably are using things to do their rituals. And again, whatever they're sacrificing or doing, they're going to become that sacrifice of whatever object they're using. To sacrifice. My ancestors said, squattle up. Whoa. Because you're doing your healing. My gosh, collective. Any other messages? Whoa. Ancestors came out. God is your wealth. Yes, good energy. Claim this energy, collective. God is your wealth. Continue to incorporate the higher realms into your decisions, choices that you're creating, you're doing. God is your wealth. That is a beautiful reminder. Beautiful reminder. So that's just showing that you are adding or will incorporate more of the higher realms in your decision and your life. That is beautiful. So it can go smoothly. So doors can continue opening. And doors will close that's meant to be closed. Don't go back. Don't turn around. Any other messages, collective? Yeah. Squattle up because energies want to cock block. These are cocky blockers. That's why it says squattle up. These are energies that's trying to cock block you moving forward. What the hell? This can also mean these are energies, the opposing energies. That's all they went for. And they thrive for. Ding. Heard another knock. The cocky. These are cocky lovers that wants to be cocky blockers. I don't think so, collective. This is telling me that they're getting blocked. They're getting blocked from their blessings. They're getting blocked from God assistance because they want to step into your lane and not stay in their lane and mind their business and stay hydrated. All they was hydrating on was the cocky. Whoa, is what my ancestors were saying, collective. I'm just reading the cards. Now they're thirsty. Because you're getting your blessings and all they're getting is that. What they try to block is all they're getting. Whoa, collective. That is some shit. Okay, signs that came out. This could be regarding a Cancer, a Virgo, a Taurus, Aquarius, or a Libra. These could be the opposing energies that are coming after the collective's energy overall. Or this is what's happening to these energies. That's in the opposing energies. These are what's going to happen to them. Also, this can be the energies of the blessings that could be coming to these zodiac signs. However this may relate to you, collective. Okay. They could be trying to attack also these houses. These houses came out. Trying to attack your work relationship and love and partnerships. Trying to attack your resources and money, what you value. Trying to attack your work and health. Trying to attack your knowledge and ideas. Whoa, your friendships and relationships and groups. Trying to attack, wow, your home life and family life, motherhood or fatherhood. I'm telling you, my ancestors came out. That came out and they said squattle up because they're trying to attack and they're about to be blocked. All in the ass, collective. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. I am appalled. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this back. The audacity of these ninjas. Okay. Any other message from my other deck? the collective needs to hear or know. Any other messages? Wow. So what I feel what's being activated is your crown chakra, collective. Okay. My cards also could represent activation when you look at this posted on my story, okay, on my channel. Solar plexus came out again, collective. Whoa. So definitely solar plexus, you're getting that back. It's being restored, replenished and renewed, protected, shielded, and guided. Also, mystic healer came out. I could be referring to a mystic healer. Your crown chakra again is also protected and being crowned for some type of upgrade or activation. Same regarding your solar plexus. I'm loving this energy. Okay. Again, the opposed energies are being blocked, stopped, dropped. I think DMX sung that song, so that came to me. Someone's name could start for D, M, or X. Okay. Just want to quickly, any other messages from this deck? Okay. Again, triple on the Cancer. So that's a synchronicity. You could be seeing that in constellation in the sky. Maybe you're looking into constellation. You could also be seeing, what is it? On the Mystic Healer card here. You could be seeing orbs. Okay. I think that's it for this deck. Just trying to quickly throw any messages I can give you before I close up shop here from my deck. Any messages from my Rasta Gal famous lines that I've been saying here on my YouTube channel since I started. Any messages for my collective ancestor spirit guides. Any messages from this deck. Okay. Whoa, a lot. Can we just get, okay. You can't compete where you don't compare. Whoa, collective. A whole bunch flipped out, but that's the first one I saw. No one competes. No one can compete. Only you can compete against yourself. These energies want you to compete to yourself. Yeah, you're not here to play. You're not here to play games. These energies are people that are coming up against you. The opposing energies are. And they're about to get swaddled up or swallowed up. Whoa, collective. The last one that came out, it said life be life, and yes, while you continue moving forward, yeah, you're going to continue to just be lifing with your life. I'm telling you, that's encouragement too for your highest good on a higher note, from a higher perspective. Okay, especially with your self-care. Last but not least, let me get one card from my sterile beginnings before I close with my collective. Any messages? Any encouragement for my sterile beginnings the collective could use for the rest of this week moving forward in this spring energy and this fire horse energy? Any messages for my collective ancestor spirit guides? Okay. Enjoy where you are, for soon, whoa, you will be somewhere else. You could be the age of 29. My gosh, blessings if you have lived to 92. Also, that could turn into 11. So you could be seeing 1111. That also relates to twin flame number and synchronicity. But yeah, portals are open, collective. Possibly for new love if you're looking for it. This also can mean you are balancing or you're getting into alignment of your yin and yang energy, of the feminine and the masculine. And new beginnings is going to occur, collective. This is a perfect card to end this message. For soon you will be somewhere else. Enjoy the process, the progress, your present time and present moment you're in. Wow, collective. Right here, this picture is saying above, the universe is saying to allow me to flow through you unrestricted, and you will see the greatest magic you have ever seen. Man, collective, you are magic. I am magic. We're magic as a whole for our highest good. I'm talking about as in using that energy for a productive and positive way to get a positive outcome, you know, not in a negative way from the opposing energies, not in that way. But yes, use it for your highest good, collective. Okay, use it with good intentions. Again, the universe knows. The universe is not dumb. The universe is not slow. It knows. AKA God or Ra, whoever you serve. Claim this message, collective. And again, let it be nourishment for your mind, body, spirit, and soul. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Stay tuned for more messages. If you like to know anything about me, read my bio on my channel. And if you like any services, that information is linked down below. If my messages doesn't relate to you, still let it heal you, let it go, let it flow. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, my messages is not only here to heal you, it's to also expose in truth, but also convict and love. So take that however that may apply to you, collective. All right. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more messages, and peace.